And today, I kind of figured, for those just joining us, for once, we're going to play some music. Let me know how the sound levels are. But I figured, start doing some music in the background, especially for my build streams. So especially sometimes I can get a little bit silent. It's definitely fill the background a little bit better than it did if I happen to be in build mode and I'm just ignoring questions. So it's not just dead silent. I need to grow my playlist because I guess I deleted my Epidemic Sound playlist I had from a while ago. But here we are. We're going to be working on, oh, my flying fish sandwich gone. My sando. You got to be stocked up on sandos if you're going to build something like this. How do you reach steel mining? So you're going to open up your inventory, go to the mastery tabs, which is the crown. And then you're going to go to your ninja masteries here on the left. And here is all of the charms, including, and then so this is charms, the shuriken, steel mining, and opal mining. So first, when you first start off, you'll only have the first row available. Let me know how the sound is on the music, by the way. Can the music go a tiny bit higher? Should I turn it a little bit back? Let me know. But so you'll start with the first row. You'll have to unlock the green health charm, the green precision charm, and the green regeneration charm. That'll cost essence to do so. Once you get these three, it's going to unlock the whole second row. But from there, you only need to get the blue health charm, the shuriken upgrade, and the blue precision totem. Excuse me. At that point, you'll unlock the entire third row. But from there, you only need to get steel mining. When you unlock that, you'll be able to mine steel normally with a blue pickaxe or higher, I believe it is. And then you'll also need to acquire the purple health charm and the purple precision charm in order to unlock this row, which has the dragon opal mining in it. Where can I find a golem? They're going to be like all over the place on Ninjago Island. If you want an easier time, just take your bus stop that's right next to your monastery. You should have a pre-placed, like a in-game bus stop for the Lost Isles. And if you go to the Lost Isles, golems are like the main like bad guy there. So you'll find, and it doesn't even need to be a fish golem, I don't think. I believe it could also be the peely golem or the tomato head golem. So you could just bus over here, walk around here, and probably find one a lot quicker than you would on Ninjago Island. But that's also, it's not like Ninjago Island is that hard to find one. Didn't notice it till you asked. So a little bit more juice. Here, I'll turn it up by like a pixel until you guys start to say it's too loud. Yo, I love your vids. Thank you, Jinx. Thank you. Can you show the inside of the building? Yeah. So I haven't done the interiors yet because I'm not even finished with the whole thing. From my video, it kind of looks like it's finished, but I've been working on it. Still got to do the side decoration, back decoration, and then obviously the other side. But most, like the two sides, like once I get the right side figured out, it'll mirror over to the left side. The front is a little bit different from the sides, so I'll have to figure out a little bit of a different system there. But the insides will be walkable. I don't have the floors fully fleshed out. That'll come after I get the outside finished. But I'll get these floors finished and then get a stairway that goes so the whole thing is walkable. You'll be able to go from this floor down a staircase down to this floor, down a staircase down to this floor, so on and so forth. Will Epic fix the bug challenges? Hopefully. They haven't done any update since the update or any sort of hot fixes. So hopefully they are just getting back from vacation like this week, I'm pretty sure. Like Epic and Lego, I'm pretty sure. Take a pretty like, you know, fair winter break. So I imagine we see some sort of like a balanced patch or a small patch here in the next couple of weeks to a month would be my guess. They usually don't roll too fast with those kind of fixes if it's like, because it's not all the challenges. Like sometimes you don't get a chest, you kind of got to move on. It's not game breaking. It's definitely annoying, but it's not game breaking. Okay, so in the middle, let's start with this row because it'll be easier. That one's a little bit tougher to work with. So here we have a door, and on this row, see on the front of this row, we don't have a door. We have the gong, and then on the two sides, we have doors to kind of mirror that. So we need a similar design. Obviously, there's nothing to go in the middle because we have the door there. And then the other kind of issue is if I want to put one of those Ninjago pucks, this is what I'm calling them, the wall pucks. Oh, I haven't made a recents list yet. All my buttons are like one space over from where I'm used to. Here, I got to make a recents list. There. I was like, my brain, like muscle memory, knows that decorations is the second to last, but when you first log in and you don't pop up a recents tab, it becomes the last tab, and that throws off my whole muscle memory. Does anybody, like, I'm sure my builders out there understand. You'll be like, what? Where's my build? Where's my tab? But anyway, this is the, oh wait, oh look at that. This all counts as support. See, like this wall, I've been explaining this in my last couple of streams that I've been doing this. This wall piece is very deceptive. I don't know if you can see this, but I have like a regular corner. So you see how that wall piece is kind of sticking out by like a sliver? And then also these window frames are sticking out by a sliver. So there's a horizontal grid in the game for wall placement. And if a wall, like if a surface doesn't land on that natural horizontal world grid, then it won't let you place things. So like, for example, and there's certain exceptions, but like the wall piece should go here, no problem. But because the next wall increment, the wall or the vertical or horizontal grid wants to go right where it's placing it. However, this specific wall, the build technique they use for this wall makes it so it's like a half a stud shallow of that grid slot. So you think, oh, just move it like forwards or move it backwards. If you move it backwards, then it's all the way into the wall. If you move it forwards, then it's even more disconnected. So right now it's technically hovering, but the axis that the windows are sticking out is on that natural horizontal grid. So you can put them here, but not here. It's a really annoying discrepancy with some of the pieces. You'd think they would just allow it to snap to any of those like vertical grid points, especially if they're building on different standards for these build techniques. Because I understand to make this wall happen with Lego, you got to do specific sideways techniques, which end up throwing you off by like a half a stud horizontally kind of deal. Hopefully we're all learning something here. Not just about LEGO Fortnite, but about LEGO in general. But luckily, above this door, technically should have the same problem. And you think, oh, it's just connecting to the studs. Well, why wouldn't it connect to these studs then, right? Studs generally don't count as supporting pieces. They're generally phased through and they don't count as something. But for some reason, the top side of this door is being very friendly to me. So we're going to go with it. And I should probably just, once I get a permanent decision made, I should probably just copy it up to, hold on, what spacing did I do there?
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
swear I had... Yeah, get the music out of here. I can, like, barely hear the game sound behind this. Can you show the inside of the build? Yeah, so far there's really nothing. I just have the village center. I am planning on making this all decorated. Just got to finish the outside first. Maybe we'll get there today. I should be able to. I don't think these side parts are going to take too long. Now that I've got all the problems solved from doing the front side, so now it's really just deciding where I want to put stuff and how I want to have stuff shown here. So I think we'll go opposites. Like here, I'll probably use the... let's also get Shogun in there. I'll probably end up using these guys because I don't use them on this row in the front, but then I go back and forth and I do use them here. So I won't use them here, but we will use them here. I think that's a good idea. So we can go with like something like that in the middle, right up below the third window. How does that look off? Let's get out my ruler. 8, 9. 8, 9. Okay, it's centered. Just didn't look like it was at first. All right, now. Also got to make sure we leave room for lights. Oh, there's like a huge glare. I think we go there and there with those. And then what else are we using? We are using those banners on most things. Oh no, only on like every other. It's like this is like a non-banner spot. But I want to use those two things. So let's use those, which I think are under sculptures. And I think we go, because there we went narrow. I think we keep that kind of the same. I don't know, what do you think on the outside here? Because that's what I've been using a lot. They look really good. Then, I don't want to put... There, I don't think I need benches. What else was I using? Those little guys, and then I need to obviously put lights, which we'll figure out here in a second. Could do banners. It wouldn't be a bad idea to do banners. Or I could find something else to put on the wall too. I've been using the tan ones because they match so well. I could use the white ones. I like the keys, actually. Because it's a door. I kind of like the idea of there being, like, at least one set of keys to the right of the door. Right? What do you think? We go, like, right about there? Right about, like, head height? That's where you would, like, grab something, right? That's too high now. Which stud did I do that one on? Why am I running so funny? Like a stud above that one stud sticking out. It's like there. Yeah. Boom. Okay. How can you fly? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you asked. Because I just posted a video today answering that exact question. If you wouldn't mind, I could totally explain it to you, but if you wouldn't mind checking it out, giving it a like, giving it a comment, sharing it with a friend, But otherwise, it's in the settings, and there's also a food item for it. But if you wouldn't mind watching my 45-second video, that'll show you everything with visuals, because I don't have all the visuals right in front of you. I'm building right now. But for your convenience, I've created a video for you. What's up, Raven? What's up, Green Rock? What's up, Rooster? Who else we got in here? Will Big Toes and Censor. I think I said, and Iron Mountain. I think I said hello to him already, but I'm making sure I'm catching up. I got into build mode quick today. The Nana is floating midair. I do be one floating Nana. Okay. We got keys figured out. We know that looks nice. And then let's go catch up the other side. I guess no, because we might make edits now. Let's just finish this one. I better not be getting sick, dude. I made it all through the holidays without being sick. But anyway, flying fish sandwich is how you fly. But you can only fly within the village limits. So as soon as you fly out of the village limits, you stop flying. Only Bravo, what's going on? Thank you for joining me over here. I don't know if you came from TikTok, but if you did, you're a real one. You're a real one anyway if you join the stream. But you're a really real one. Real. My whole house is sick. Not pleasant. Oh, dang it. Did you make it past the holidays at least? Because, like, that's at least some silver lining. So the one thing to look up to. So you made it through the holidays, hopefully. Oh, there's a clock. Ooh, look. That would be kind of cool right above the keys, right? And it kind of matches. It's something different, you know what I mean? We can't be, like, super copying every piece and only... We got to use some diversity here as we go to the sides. Maybe this... I wouldn't mind, like, a portrait here, because now we have, like, this openness on the left. Like, we got a key over here. Like, it wouldn't be that crazy to imagine there's, like, a portrait right next to the door. Because over here, I avoided portraits, especially because I really couldn't put them on these walls anyway. I went with the banners. The only thing is there's not a, since I'm using upside down techniques here. Zeppelin, they were the super GGs that go popular in the heartbeat. The hanging lights, I can flip them back over, no problem. But one, I'd have to do a technique just to flip them over again because these walls or these roofs are technically upside down. But that wouldn't be terrible if I can get them to connect properly. I would need to do a little bit of like light wizardry here to get that to like line up because I'd need to reference a right side up piece again. And then luckily we can put that up. But as you can see, since this piece is upside... Oh, I guess there's a... I can't tell if that's the right spot, but it's a spot it can be put. So if I could get it to connect, like, right there, I wouldn't disagree with you. However, let's... You know what? Since you mentioned it, challenge accepted. Let me get a better view here. That's just all we got to do. Because again, I don't know. I'll try to get another because I have a one from the past, a tutorial on how to flip stuff upside down and right side up. But when stuff is flipped upside down, you look at it and you'll get the upside down reference. So you need to look at something that's right side up again to get it oriented that way. And then you also need to be you need to have an angle on the build where you can actually see if you've lined this sucker up in the center, because again, we can place it there. Let's see if I can place it like a little bit more outward, because obviously the more outward here, the better. But now we can reference this one. See, now for this spot, we're either going to have object in the way or need supporting piece. So we really only have the one spot further than it was as an option. Appears to work there, not there. But we can put it there, which is actually perfect. Holy crap, that's exactly where I wanted it. Okay, you win. Wait, regular light? Is there a different light you were talking about? One of these ones, you think, maybe? That one is bigger. I think these are the ones that match, because these other ones won't really match the light. There's also these ones, which I guess would match too, but you don't see as much of that yellow at all. I don't know, which ones do you guys like better before I do it? Well, I gotta sneeze. I feel it. Oh. Oh yeah, I have the floor or the roof right above it. Duh. Duh, I see what you're saying now. That would have been a little bit easier. I probably would have had a better view too. Sometimes they make things harder than they need to be. It did say wizardry. Wizardry is not a perfect science. Do you think at that point I could like get rid of those and do something else that's not a light? Because these don't even technically provide light, but they do look good. But the red and yellow always kind of throws me off. I could still be on the search for something different to throw in the corners there. There's just nothing I can think that's really better. Oh, it's a very short playlist. I forgot. I haven't added anything to it yet. Cooking is alchemy and no one can convince me otherwise. There's a lot of forms of that for sure. Oh! Oh, it didn't even wear off. So I do think that looks really nice. Just in the corners. Because it'd be really easy to do. Oh, I wonder if that's like in the perfect spot. Yeah, it was way easier. Yeah, that looks really good. Good call. I kind of overlooked it because I was, not that I thought it was impossible, but I already had kind of enough lights and I also didn't want to deal with the issue. But good job for making me think about it. And I'll see, you contributed to the build. You see how easy it is to help me out? It's like the one time you find a streamer who like basically encourages backseat gaming. Like, I am interested in your guys' opinions. Why do you think my builds are so good? It's like, yeah, I've got a lot of creativity in me, but dude, I've got like the world's best, like, what's the, like, proofreader. Like, I can run every one of my split decisions through like the world's most friendly and helpful supercomputer, which is you guys. Is this? Yes, it is. Koosh. Good eye. Good eye. It's because that's my title on my YouTube stream is like Western Air Temple inspired build. So excellent eye, because that is exactly what I'm basing this on. Now it's not gonna like, it's not supposed to be like a 1-to-1 for what the, like, it's a roughly what the, because I went with the stone walls because of the reference pictures. They were all very like stone, made, so I didn't want to use those bright red and white walls from the past. I decided to use these darker ones from the past, and I think it fit the bill a little bit better. So it's like inspired, but not obviously a replica. But yes, you hit the nail on that there. Yes, Liz. Is the music, could it be lower? Is it not like overpowering, but could it even be a little lower? I wouldn't mind if it was a little lower. But yes, it's a party. We're partying. And someone just made the build better by encouraging hanging lights, and me realizing that I could have been doing this from the get-go. And now I've got an extra sweet detail. Oop. Boom. That I didn't think of before, that I actually am able to do with some re-flipping. Oh, yeah. It's looking so good. Woo! The amount of times I accidentally double tap space and take me out of fly mode is painful, to say the least. Because you'll like press space and then let go and then press it again to go up. But that just ruins it even more because then you just accidentally double tap. I can't see anything from here. Why can't I see from this angle? I was able to see from all the other angles. If I can stop pressing the button, that'd be great. I don't know why that one was so difficult for me. My depth perception in real life, especially like with my glasses, I'm pretty darn good. Like normal, but in a video game still, it's terrible. Oh, much better. Especially because it defines those corners even more, that taper. I notice you get this stupid... I'm literally frozone in the air. If you take off flying while you're already water walking, I didn't do it that time. But I've noticed there's... There we go. If you do that and then you start flying,
Oh, yeah.
you get like the weird effect that trails behind you until you start from the floor. It's a weird visual bug. What are you eating? Flying fish sandwiches. At the grill with any flopper and 1 piece of cheese. So it can be an orange, green, blue, vendetta. Doesn't matter. I gotta add them to the back too. Might as well. I always say do what you know. You gotta get your character like in the right spot. Just to be able to see well here in this situation. Dude, the vertical nudge has saved us so much time. Because if I didn't have vertical nudge, do you realize I would have to do more? That's why my brain goes to that weird wizardry of like building floors out. Because normally you would have to like use a wall piece not only to get your reference to flip it back over, but you'd also have to use it as your up and down nudge, like your artificial vertical nudge, so you can aim up and down it. So if you started playing after vertical nudge was added, let's count your lucky stars. Your life is a lot easier. That's not right. Again, can't see anything. Nope, not inventory. There we go. I think that's all of them. What's the buff with it? The ability... Oh, you saw. The ability to fly in your village. It's like right now... Can't fly. But as soon as I eat the fish sandwich in my village limit, we can fly, and then as soon as you leave the village, you can't fly anymore. But when you get back in, you're good. So it's a 15-minute fly buff while you're in your village, even if you're in expert mode. All right, now we can get back to this. All right, guys, what do we need here? We got distracted, but for good reason. All of my distractions are... I could put like a thingy here. That would be a good little contrast, right? Like a little tap, boop, boop, bop. Or maybe like a fishing pole? Nah. I don't know. It doesn't make... I guess you could technically, dude, if you got a long-ass line and you just... nothing, straight heat that thing. Straight out, yeet it. It's gone. You could definitely fish from here, right? Chat, can we... Is fishing possible from the balcony? Shouldn't be allowed, dude. Look at how low these are. That fish tugs even a couple of pounds worth of force and you're not ready for it. You're dead. So maybe... That's kind of pretty. I don't know if it would work, but it's pretty. See, now that's going to go somewhere in the inside. That's not really an outside decoration. No, it's too big at the base. Yeah, it depends. You should go, even though I just told you, you should go check out the video I just posted today. Because a lot of people have been asking that. If you wouldn't mind going and checking out the video, giving it a like and a thumbs up, since I technically IRL helped you. But go make it seem like the video helped you too for the algo. I could put a plant. That wouldn't be bad, but it's kind of small. The sword. You think the swords would be good? That or a portrait? One of the portraits. Like, this would be nice. Like if mixes, it's a little bit more tan and orangish than some of the other tones are that I've been using. Because we also want at least 2 lights. Where do I put these other ones here? Okay. So that might have to go like over a space if I want those. Oh wait, maybe that would fit there. Okay, we're good. Perfect. So those will go there, and then I still want some of the bar lights. Like that. That could be it. It doesn't have to be that crazy. You know what I mean? Like the corners are a little bald there, but again, I don't have to force and go over the top with it. You know what I mean? What do we think? That's pretty modest, right? Nothing too... I didn't go overboard. We used a couple new pieces, but mostly kept the tone the same from the rest, right? Because I think on this level, I'll go back to using some of these banners. Did I not use those banners there? I thought I used those banners again on this floor. Because that means I have banners there, but no banners there? I thought I did use those. Weird. It doesn't need to go there. It's not like that makes a difference, but... Yeah, I actually just played Reload last night with my buddy. I do play other games from time, just not on stream. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, one of those off. Boom. And then how high did we put that portrait? So it can match. I see you. Oh, I did the spacing off here. Wrong. I had to have. I must have counted wrong. Right? Thought I already went through this. Why is my character's head always in the way? Yeah, it's 9. And then 9. That's 9. Yeah, I did it right. Why does that seem so off? Did I click the wrong portrait maybe? Am I crazy? Why does the spacing look different there? Oh, you know what? I might have done... I think I see. No, that wouldn't make sense. How do I somehow have less room there? Am I going crazy? Why are you flying? It's cheating? It's not cheating. I'm in expert mode. have flying fish sandwiches that allow you to fly in your village limits. As soon as I go out, I can't fly anymore. This is purely put in the game for building. Like, this is an expert world, and this item's been in the game for a couple months now. This is definitely not cheating. And even if you were on a, let's say, a survival world, because again, on expert mode, I can't even change the option. But even if you were using the actual flying mode, that's not cheating either. Play how you want to play. If you think it's cheating, then don't play that way. That's how, I don't think it's cheating, but it's not the way I want to play. You know what I mean? But I'll take flying in village limits. That's a fair part of the game they've added, and I'll utilize it every chance I get now. But MX, and everybody wondering how I'm flying, check out my recent video. Maybe it's the door is like... No, because it should mirror. It should be the same distance. Both ways, unless I just did a weird combo over here. Something doesn't make sense. Yeah, I've got like a stud space there. Is it because of the shape of the door? Is the door like not centered? No, it is. It's like very... It's got 4 studs on each side of the door. I must have like... There's one piece there. One piece there, and then it goes window, window. So I'm almost positive. Oops. I'm going insane right now. Maybe there's... Maybe that's wrong? Maybe I have it going... I think that's what I did wrong. I think I had those 2 pieces switched. I must have copied it instead of flipping it when I was doing that technique or something. Because that shouldn't change anything other than that spacing. Aha! I was going insane because of that. Okay. I'm like, I put these all in the right spot. It was just these, it was a single piece and a door piece flipped. I'm lagging now. Fun. Was that all I did? Is there anything else I need to copy over from that side? Got the 2 thing. Did I do that over here? Yep, 2 thing, got the lights, got the keys, got the clock, got the portrait, shields. Yep, okay. So that floor is done. Now technically I gotta do the back side, which I have nothing on. I don't think I'm gonna do a gong there. So I don't know if I keep it the same as like this, because there's no door there. But I don't want to put another gong back here, although I could just copy this. Do I just copy this and put this in the back? Just do another gong and mirror that and just make it easy on myself. Just mirror this to the back. Do you have a video on how to build upside down? It's a bit old, but yes. Because that's a nice contrast when you see the non-two mirrored sides. But yeah, I'll just go with that. Did I use windows there? I did, right? Didn't I just use windows all the way across to make my life easier? Do I not have... Oh, I forgot those aren't in Windows. I'm going crazy. Belmania, if you want to post it in my Discord, I could try to take a look at it real quick. Oh, let me make my life a little bit easier here. Take a screenshot of that so I don't got to keep flying around. I can just pull up the screenshot on my other monitor. Kind of do a look back and forth instead of a fly back and forth, right? All right. Screenshot. Just that portion. Bop. Pull that screenshot right over there. Make that a little bigger for now. And there we go. I get a rough spacing because I can see that these pieces... See, sometimes I'm really, really smart and efficient in my life. Other times, not so much. I think that was 4 studs. It would appear 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. From the edge. Got those. And then 2 studs. So we need these fences, which we use. They're from a different category. They were these ones? Yes. And that one started 2 spaces away from here. If I can see. 2 spaces. And on top of that, we did... Didn't I... Hold on. Let's see behind it. That's what I used there, but then above it, I think I used like a different one. I think I just had to use... Yeah, I had to use like a plain one from the other kit. I think it was like one of these. No, it was like a really dark one. I guess that would have been... No, that's too thin. What did I use? There's one that has a really thin one. That's all I know. Or really not so wide. See, this is where I wish, again, if I had the wrench out, they should have it so the wrench, when I look at a piece, I could press like F to copy that piece, and then it would just pull out that piece from the build menu immediately. And I wouldn't have to go looking for it. I so wish there was a copy ability, because I just can't remember. It has a black top on it. So whatever fence piece has a black top. So I had to come back here. And it's not this, because they're all black. Was it? Oh, it was this one. There we go. Did I end up using that for all of them? No, just the top one. So there. There. It's going to hold the banners. And then in front of it, we had... I think it was a Shogun bench, but it was this bench. Boom. Boom. And then right above this, we got our little dragon guy, and he goes there. And then we need bar lights, which go like right there. Yeah. Bar lights there to match the other side. From there, we go to the big puck. And that is a little bit lower. It's like right there. Boom. This one. It's hard to tell, but I think I got that lined up correctly. Yes. Then this light, it looks like we attached it there. And the inside there. Something like that. You won't be able to see anyway. And then beyond that, we need the teeth piece. My playlist went off and I didn't realize. I need to build this playlist a little bit longer. If you guys want to go to epidemicsound.com, you won't need to sign up. You should just be able to browse through the music on the website. If you want to put in song requests, if you find one you like, just put it in chat. I'll look it up and add it to the playlist. But you don't need to sign up, but I could just add it to my playlist once you find it. You should be able to listen to the music. You just don't have the rights to it, like if you were to pay for it or be able to download it or anything. But I believe you could still browse the library for free. My most precious village, I'm working on it right now. Not at the moment because I am deep into this project and I am not going to be stopping right now. Boom. Boom. And then got it. Just need the banner. And that went, I think I had it so it lined up with that. I'm almost positive with that line. Right there. Boom, 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 boom. Got it. All right. That entire part's done. One layer at a time. One layer at a time. We're getting there. We're getting there. So here, I'm definitely not going to use a gong. I don't want a gong on this layer. It needs to be similar to this one and not have a gong, because I know it's an empty space like these walls were, or that wall was, but no, we don't want to overuse the gong. No over usage of the gong. So instead, we need to find something else. Luckily, the big difference is this level is obviously much wider than this level. And even though we have a lot of blank space to fill, it's a lot less than the amount of blank space that this had to fill. So here, I think, and again, also here, I kind of don't want to use these things. I kind of like having them go back and forth between me using them on the levels. So here I don't want to use these either. So no gongs and no those things. However, in the middle, I'll probably still place the piece that's similar, that just doesn't have that little banner thing hanging from it. Because I do like that. The only reason I don't want to have I just don't want to have too much of those tan squares everywhere. So here we could go with this in the middle. And then I think we put benches here, because I have benches there and not on this floor. So I think we could go with some benches here again and kind of like maybe copy that banner technique that we used up there. And just kind of make a smaller version of that. Because with the teeth, we'd probably want the teeth to be on the inside here. Like that. Because that's another thing I go back and forth with, is like having the teeth be inwards and outwards on part of the build. So we can go from that, and then we can go like a space away. We have that. Did I already get rid of that fence piece out of my recent? Or is it just... Oh, no, there we go. That there. And then we can do the banner behind that. Boom. And then I can kind of fill it in from there. I think that'll work. It's similar to what I have going on there, just without the gong. I know I'm going... You probably might recognize the song from earlier in the stream. It's because my playlist isn't very long yet. I guess I deleted my other playlist that I had on this site. But I pay for this music. So that way I don't have to worry about VODs getting silenced and stuff. It's actually nice. The website has like... You can like link your Twitch and YouTube account and TikTok account. So that way, if it like pre-authorizes your account, so if it detects that you used a copyright song, it'll be like, oh, well, he's got the permissions. It's nice. And I believe it counts for lives and like VODs and stuff. I think that's solid, right? Alrighty, let's copy this. Now we're just going to copy this one. Because this one's just going to...
Can you go inside this, or it's just decoration?
Oh... Where could Caden be going? Oh, I don't know. Opening my doors constantly when I don't want them open. But yes, and that is actually the next part. Once I get these walls all faced out and nice, this is the very next step. I just have like half, there's little platforms here to... But later I'll do stairways, deck it all out, make each... So this top level, I don't know what I'll make this. But you see how this level is going to end up being really tall? This is going to be like a full wall and a half high here. I mean, I guess these ones are too, but this is the biggest wall and a half high. And it's even technically more. I've got it a little bit higher just to meet with this stairway. So this will actually be a shorter floor with the rock ceiling. But this one I'll probably make like my my from here on out, this will be like my Ninjago storage room. And then in the other levels, I'll make them more decorative. Like I might make like a little training dojo on that level and then do some other cool decorative stuff. We'll see here. Up there, I might put like workstations, and then down here it'll be like storage. I'll put like a couple rows of chests or something fancy. We'll figure it out. Oh, epidemicsound.com. Tips on building roofs. A lot of trial and erroring. A lot of times and sometimes it's easier to literally start. Oh, I'm not in my village for the parts. Hold on. Can I build now? There we go. Oh, dang it. It's like some of it's counting it in the village because I have some chests right there. It's hard to show. Sometimes it's easier to start with a single corner. And then, like, let's say, let me go to Ninjago, for example. Like, let's say you're just trying to build, like, a little modest house with these roofs. Like, not maybe a big monastery. A lot of times it's easier to start with, like, the corner. And then what you can do is, like... Oops, wrong one. I guess there's no... Bad example. Let's not use that one because there's no valley for that one, I don't think. There's only a Why is there only... I guess you won't see the red, right? Here, let's use this corner because they kind of match. But basically, you want to start with, like, your roof. Because if you build any of the structure, the roof pieces are on much more of a constriction. So, like, if you want to do a double corner like this is as small as you can make this. There are no smaller, more tight hips than this, which would mean that your build structure underneath it, like your walls, would have to be exactly to those like parameters, meaning now that you've got the roof already done, you can kind of go back and then that's the corner there. You know, I need to build that. You don't have to be. Let's just pretend we're building on flat. So now you know the spacing between these 2 points, and it's really easy just to fill in those gaps with whatever pieces you want. Doesn't matter. I'm just in example mode right now. Right, you fill it with whatever pieces. So now you have the shape down, and then you build your other corner down, and now you fill in that space. And that way you don't accidentally, because like it's really easy. These are in 16. I think this is 16 long. So like right here, you're really forced into this gap in the size that's going on here. So then from there, you could go out and do like longer ones. Like now we can go to like these guys. And from there, you can decide to go, oh, out here. And then if you wanted to put a hip on the other side too. Oops, if I can get this to connect. So you want it, if you wanted to do like a wraparound here. See, now you can figure out that spacing, which is one of these. And then from there, we can go back to this thing. And then do... Oh, where's the longer one? Then we can go back to this one, I think. And then... Oh, I'm lagging. Fun. Boom. So, imagine trying to build this shape of a building, but without starting the roofs first. You would have had to build these walls exactly like this, because like the only part you had a little bit of wiggle room is where I used some of these longer ones. But now you've got your building, and then I don't know if there's curved pieces for these at all. Maybe there is. Oh, there is. Look at that. So now you have your building in your nice zigzag shape if you want it that way. And then you just go back through, pinpoint all your corners. Corner, corner, inside corner, outside corner, outside corner, outside corner, inside corner, outside corner, outside corner. And then you just fill in all the gaps in between. And because you know you used all like increments of 16 and 8s that the roofs used, it's really easy to fill in those gaps afterwards. Yo, Dylan! Where's my flip? Wait. Where are my emotes, dude? I swear it reset them again. At least I could search for them now. But that's a kind of a quick... It looks like a Pizza Hut. But here, that's kind of what I prefer to do, is don't start with the walls of your build. Like, kind of, like I said, line up your corners. So if you want to build, like, a generally square building in a general spot, just start where you would want to put your corner of the building. And then kind of build outward and over from there. Does that make sense? You've been playing Fallout 4? Nice. I have been building. Ooh! I didn't put any lights on those sides. I forgot something! I think we go big one in the middle. And we have ones on the inside and kind of the outside covering our light there. I guess I could do them on the outside here. I don't want them on like the corner there. They look kind of funky, I feel like. But they're not going to attach to this part of the wall. I can get them to attach there. I suppose that works. Yeah, that's tasteful. Because it's like not like I still don't have these to cover like outside light a little bit too. The song is very 80s. Those little beats, definitely what gives it the 80s vibe. So that's like the whole stud above the middle. Oh, I forgot, I just ruined my whole recents list. What did I learn? Just screenshot it. Just screenshot it. Boom, boom. Screenshot over there. Move to the other side. definitely lower. Cool, cool, cool. And then we got lights that go there and there. Cool. And then I think it's just I think that's 3 spaces. Yeah, because it's 1 space away from the lantern. Got it. And then the bars go. Weird. Hold on. At least from the picture, it looks like these ones, I was able to put the other side ones lower, but it's not that big of a deal if it's barely off from the other one. And then did I want to move those more inward? No, I kind of liked them where I had them. Cool, that side's done. Except I put that one too low. I think we're good there. All right, we got those 2 completely finished. Just the bottom one, and then I still got to do the top. Bottom and the top. I'm kind of working my way from the middle outward. I guess let's just do the easy one. Let's quickly mirror this one to the back. Actually, the bottom, the only thing I might do different on the bottom... No, I have doors down here, don't I? Yeah, I've got a door. However, this bottom area, this is... I don't even want 2 doors. I think I should just have 1 door on the back. Because this room is going to be so small, adding a second entrance means less stuff I can put up against a wall. I think I want to keep this to a single door. And it'll still work just as good, you know? So we'll go door. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then just do more windows, and we'll figure it out from there. Because what I'm thinking about doing, it'd be kind of cool at the bottom. Maybe at the bottom I do some banners, because I could always get rid of that and do a banner. But I'm thinking I just do this times 3, and then something slightly different on the back end, which won't be super crazy. So I think I just copy this onto both sides. I don't think there's any sense in trying to make it much different from this bottom piece because it's so small. It'll make sense just to mirror it practically all the way around until you get to the back where the door is. So I think I would just, if the only thing I would do different is go with this statue there, and then maybe on the sides we would alternate, and on the side I could either do the gold statue or I could just do the other matching Shogun statue, which would be that one. I could do this one on the sides in the middle instead of that one, and it's like a light difference. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's just screenshot it real quick again so I'm not looking back and forth. Perfect. So right in the center. This guy. You go right in the middle of that. teeth go on the side. Okay, these guys go right next to that. This goes just below the windows, right there. We got a shield thing that goes about there. And then banner that goes in on the last window. Wait, did I copy the right place? Oh, I did a different pattern here, didn't I? Hold on. I think I went... Oh, I see. I did something slightly different here with the walls. I think that's what I did there. Because then it should just go into a back-to-back window. Yep, that centers. So I just switched it up a little bit. Yep, that's better. So then this there. Oh, that one goes right on. No, I got that one right. Wait. See, why is that counting? And why is it not counting on this one? Oh, wait. I got it to count. Wait, it doesn't count there. What? Oh, it's because it's weird. Wait, no. This is wrong. Something's wrong. Wait, is that? No, that's wrong. Oops. What are we even connected to here? Bluetooth connection here. There's 3 spaces in between that. So I still did something wrong. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to make the spacing exact here. I think I did something odd. Maybe this bottom piece isn't perfectly square. I don't know. I guess it doesn't need lights there. Is there a different place I could find? See, what are we talking about? What was that connected to? Was it just magic? I wonder if it was the piece I used. You know, I could probably use a better corner piece than this. I wonder if there's another super tall wall in existence that's the same color, or if I could just find a short and a half wall that can build up to that height. So like these ones just aren't doing it. They're weird shape. I need like a regular standard corner, and then it would work so much better. But I don't think anything's gonna color match like this. Oof. Maybe. I guess the top part does. Isn't there... Yeah, like this one. There we go. Could do like that. That matches. And then if I do like a... Find like a gray half wall. That one wouldn't match either. And then we just find... There's something here. I know it. This thing. It's not perfect. Is there a gray one like that? Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Like that. So the tan part of it kind of goes up. But now, this wall should behave so much nicer than the other one was. Oh, thank you. If you want to suggest a song, go to epidemicsound.com. It's a royalty-free music site. And you can just browse whatever, you know. If you want to make a suggestion, hit me up. Because I had my playlist. I guess I deleted my playlist on this site. And I have a very short playlist right now. See, now all I gotta do is replace those corners. Aha! Oh yeah, I made the same, not mistake, but... Hold up, wait a minute. Leg! Let me go. Oh yeah, because I gotta put one. And on that note, I gotta pee. Wish I could emote while I was in the air. Be right back. If you're on TikTok, come and join me over on the other place that you might watch someone play video games in real time. AKA, we all know what that is. But I have to be very elusive on the talk. Can't even say the color of the app anymore that it is. Can't even. I have to like allude to the illusion of the illusion. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I shall add it right now. Let's see. Music. I dig it. Let's add it. Add it to the stream. And then let's just let it play. I think it'll play the song after this. Oh, perfect. It's just going to play it along in the playlist now. Can I shuffle this? Yeah, there we go. It's that dude. Building. We building. We're almost done with the exterior. I got to do the top layer a little bit, but all right, here, nothing fancy. Let's go. Actually, how big is that going to be? Oh, that's too big. So yeah, we'll just go. There. I don't think I could fit any windows here. Because I only have 6 spaces there, so a window won't even fit. It's going to be rough for putting stuff on. Well, lets me place them here. Can I place a banner? Oh, just not centered like I would want it. So I'm not going to be able to put anything up here unless it's on the corner. I guess I'll just put that as high as I can to fill the space. This side does not need to, like, that could be the extent of this side. Maybe I put a couple of small light bars above that, if I even can. Yeah, I can't. These pieces do not allow it. Oh, I can put it, oh, if I get it, it's a little bit offset to the left. I could place them up there, but then they're like, I don't know. Do I even need them back there for that last one? I feel like I could just leave it as is. Or I could just add I think I could add a couple more right here, so let's do that. This is not on my playlist. I think it was shuffling through another thing. I was like, I don't have any songs on my playlist with lyrics, let alone ones with possible explicit ones. Not that that's the end of the world. If a swear slips through here or there. There, that works. Except for that one's... Wait, did I get those level? Yeah. I thought it was on shuffle. There we go. I mean, we've been listening to the same 3 songs right in a row. What a great looking building. Thank you. It's coming together. I still got to do the top layer. I did the front. The front is the first thing I did. I did this whole front side. And then today I kind of figured out the other sides because they were mostly copying the technique, but lightly different, and then mirroring them to the other sides. Yo, thank you, Kevin Hill. Night's going well. However, after I finish the walls, I may call it a little bit early today. Heather, let me know we need to go to the store, and I don't want to have to go to Walmart. Usually I like to go to the store closer before they close, but Walmart's the only thing open after I'm done streaming. Okay, so no gongs. We can use pretty much all the other pieces. I just got to figure out something. Now, what I think I should do, even though I don't have a door here, I feel like I should do like the stairway there at least. And then like put like a statue on top of that. So like, even though there's not a door there, we still have this ladder structure on all 4. And then that'd be really easy to replicate, because that means all I have to do is what? Hold on. Find the studio. Sugi stairs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or just needs to be 4. And then we go to floors. Sugi floor, boom, and then we just go back with that. And then we just do... Wait, the railings are from something else. I think I use these ones. Yeah. So like, then there I could just do like some sort of statue or sculpture from something. Why no gongs? Because I don't want to overuse them. I feel like I've got one here on this level in the front and the back because that one's mirrored. Like, I don't necessarily think I need gongs like everywhere. I feel like a gong is like a central thing that you usually only need like maybe one or two of in a central spot, and then that's like the alarm. Like, I feel like something like that shouldn't be on every level, right? Like, not like I try to not to think too hard logically, but I like to think somewhat into it in that sense. I definitely overthink. Sorry, TikTok's yelling at me. Remix. I think now it's too short. We need like a maybe dragon. The dragon work here? Probably not. No, he's too big. Oh, my sandwich wore off. I think that would look cool up here. I haven't used it at all, but this statue is also really cool. Except there's going to be something in the way the whole time. That won't fit, right? No way, no how. There's just like, eh, no point in that. See, a gong would look kind of cool there, but no. No! That won't fit there, right? Just for... do a singular tree. Rain sandbox? No, this is expert. You can fly with the flying fish sandwiches now. They added that a while back. What do I add up there, chat? And maybe I add like nothing there. So then you could like see whatever's up here better. I could just have something else like that's like a display. Wish there was a half version of these. So like I could do like a stone one. Is there a better color? I see these would work pretty well. Why can I never see? Can I also move that space closer? Would it make more sense like sideways? No, it's like off center on the little thing it's on. I guess I could just do it like that. And there's like, looks like there's no way to hit because there's like no way in the front. Wait. Hold on, even better. Wait a minute. Because there should be some corner stairs too. Like if I were to do something like this. Oh, that's not really gonna work. There's like no space. Because then it would go inward. No. Trying to think, man, what else could I put here? Otherwise, I'm just gonna do like some basic kind of stuff, but I kind of wanted to do some sort of raised element. And I don't want to do more doors because it's gonna mess with my interior, how I have that planned. It's not like I'm stumped, but I really want to get it right, you know? I just don't have a lot of space. Plants, yeah, right here. I'm thinking about something like something tall and like triangular in the middle. It doesn't have to be like similar to how I was doing those stairs. Plants wouldn't be a bad idea. The thing is, I haven't really used plants in any other part of the exterior here yet, if I'm even going to at all, which I may not. Like this will go like somewhere inside, like the hearth and stuff like that. No, I can't do windows because the base of the building uses these tapered walls from the Ninjago kit, and they're very limiting in what they have for pieces. So you've got, see, these are flat walls that have windows, and then this is a tapered 2x2, tapered 2x4, tapered 2x8, tapered. I guess it's a 4x16 because it goes out at the bottom. But then the corner piece and then another flat piece. So, or you don't have any window options with the tapered pieces at all. Meditation pond. I don't know if there would be enough room there. Was that on the rec? It's like the Zen garden, maybe. But that's kind of like, the color is very off from everything else. I'm trying to keep it similar color out here. I think I just do an open-faced little thing here. Is there any other like bracket pieces they've added? Ooh. That's just like... just feels right. So I could always do that below this one too instead of the chest. Which I do like, don't get me wrong, but... why does that look so good? I don't know if it makes sense because of the way it's going, but I really do like that. There's not many like bracket style pieces, and when I'm talking about bracket is I'm talking about this. We need more of these type of pieces because I have it in white because these would look great like under here. You know what I mean? They're just not the right color, obviously. That's what I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. There's also stuff like this that can end up looking good down there too. Like if I did, actually, let's do that instead. I think I like that. Yep. So you got to go back through your pieces again and again so you can kind of remember what you have available to you. See if there's anything better. I like that. Question is, I guess I could put a chest up here. That'd be kind of cool. It doesn't necessarily make sense, but it's something. I guess I could also make it, I think another one that would look good would be the amber. But then brown would match really well too. That kind of stands out. If it's the regular chest, then it really blends in with the kind of the vibe we're going for here. I guess I could also do something like campfires. Like, it wouldn't be a terrible idea. What do we think about that, chat? What if I did a campfire there?
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Then it kind of drowns out a lot of the other light. It's almost too bright, in my opinion. But you can turn down the intensity for a lot of the different lighting in the game. So I'm leaning towards chest. Let me see what I have for big houseware stuff. I don't think it'd just be pointless to put barrels upstairs. Like, it's like the opposite of what you want to do. Yo! Mermaid baby with a raid. Let's go. Welcome in. And a training thing wouldn't work. Dumpster doesn't work. Ooh, this thing. What's this thing? Because I guess I could technically even do the railings the way I wanted to. And then if I just raise that thing up, I think it'll look really, really, really good. So I just gotta do something to raise that. I literally could just do a single brick. Ah! That's it, right? That's the move. I'll add lights in a second, don't worry. Did I do that differently on those ones? Well, I guess there's a gap there. Okay. Like I said, I think campfire under there. One, you wouldn't want to campfire directly under your staircase. That's kind of a fire hazard. Two, again, I just looking at the fire, it drowns out it's like a beacon of light compared to all the other lights that I have. So I think we go with that. I know it's gonna be sticking out a little bit. Is that one sticking out more? No, that one's sticking out the same. Okay. Now, all we do is sculptures. I should probably do this on the backside too. Where's my middle? I can't see my middle. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I knew that was gonna bite me eventually. The whole thing is connected by like literally that one piece.
Oh no!
There is like no way to get that back. Balloons maybe, but then it's... Ugh. I'll redo it. Like, I'll redo it, but damn. That was the one wall. I should have put, like, pieces all over it and then, like, do, like wall, like, random just junk to be, like, do not break this. It's not, I mean, it is and isn't. I had to do a workaround. I think it broke my village thing. I don't know. So, again, the reason this all happened, and I should have seen it coming. We can try to lift it. What do I have to do again? Do I have to, like... I have to, like... lift it, and then how do I lock it? How would I lock it? No, dude. I am so sad. I've never had a bigger blunder in this game. So the reason this happened, chat, there's it began with Epic's fault. This doesn't count no matter, see, you saw those pieces were built, like, you couldn't even see these walls. See how these walls are sticking out? I didn't build it all the way around, but even if I had, you'd think, oh, well, if you built all those all the way around, it would have connected. No, those ones were technically sticking up into here. This does not count as a supporting piece. This, however, does. This wall.
How many times do we have to teach you?
So what I had to do is basically, you can see him up here, is basically what I did was I built out and then attached. What I should have done was when I got it attached is I should have made more of these lines going out. So that way, if I broke one piece on accident, kind of like I did without thinking about it, it would have saved me. Because basically what I have to do is... No, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I will rebuild the whole thing if I have to.
Great.
I have screenshots and stuff.
But just in case,
because I'm not letting this go. It's too good of a project, and it didn't break much. Oh, let's see if I can... Because, like, the problem with balloons is like, I run into the problem where I have to keep most of the balloons on top so it doesn't start to flip. And basically, what would I have to do? Could I get them? Can you even get a flying piece to connect to like a non-flying piece once they're broken?
2 hours
like,
later.
I guess I could do like a test, but I'd have to like totally. And this should stay here, right? This ain't gonna leave. Let me get all my pieces.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see if we can salvage it. I don't think I have a lot of balloon materials on me. So I'm gonna need to go grab a ton. I guess I have like enough for like 30 balloons. We're gonna have to go back and grab some stuff. Hopefully it doesn't like fall over or dislodge. Luckily it didn't fall over. That's actually a huge silver lining here. If they're, yeah, Zeppelin, if you get it raised with balloons right, it can be coupled. Yeah, if it's a little off center, that's honestly not going to be the end of the world. And now because I haven't done the coupling in a while, don't I have to like build a bunch of pieces onto that structure to make it like more than what's on this structure? So that way, like, this becomes like the standing, you have to, because the part you want still has to have more pieces connected to it, right? So, and then I would have to leave. So then, like, because like I would have to build more pieces than I have here onto this structure, right? And then I'd have to keep them there forever because they'd forever have to be more pieces than the build, right? Otherwise, if I take away pieces from that build, it would disconnect, it would decouple, right? Because then it would take the status of this, which is free floating, right? Maybe I have Moxie come in here and help me. I know Moxie's really, like, you and Moxie probably are pretty, like, maybe I gotta have either of you come in here and help me at some point. Okay, so Nami, the overall challenge to this build was that this darn rock structure, it counts as a, oh wait, maybe if I can go from the front and kind of hide, but the problem ends up being is, for some reason, the bottom, and like this is nothingness down here. You can't connect this. Apparently the outside of it works just fine. And like this works just fine, but you can't connect here. So what I had to do originally, as you can see, I have like floors connecting to the side here and then going out. And then basically this is technically these floor pieces are my foundation, not the actual rock. So what happened was, I was here and I was like, oh, I need to make this a little different. And I technically didn't even need to. I just wanted to see where my center was better. And I was going to put 2 8s there instead of a 16. So I could have seen my center better. And that was the doom of me, because that one centerpiece is what was connected to that one floor piece. So I kind of knew this going in, and of course ended up forgetting about it. So, because can't you have, because I have nothing, I feel like you can connect, I don't know. Yeah, it sucks. I might just have to rebuild it, but I really don't want to. If I rebuild it, I would just do it off stream and I could do it faster, but dude, this blows. Can I have Epic just revert my world to yesterday? Alright, well, let's see if I can, I'm sure I can get enough balloons on it to get it off the ground. But again, with coupling and decoupling, let me see if I can do like a quick refresher for myself here on if it's like what the physics of it would have to be. So let's imagine, right, like that's my piece that's hanging over. This is my building that fell off, right? So it's like, it'd be almost impossible to do this without goofing it up. Hold on, let me just do something more. Let's just make a solid ceiling. So let me do this, right? Because that's stuck, that's free flowing. I would then have to take the balloons, which, hold on. Wait, do I have the torches on me too? Oh, I got the will, so we'll get it done. So we want to lift it up, right? Now, like, that's our building in theory. Can't I just do something like that? I don't have to couple it. I just have to have, like, one piece that glues it, right? Just like, that's what I thought. This is like before. Yeah. Because I don't have to, and as long as I get it right, it'll pop every balloon, but then it'll be stuck where I want it to. You know, am I cheating? No. I want you, they changed up the food items a couple months ago. If you want me to explain it, otherwise, if you feel like reading. The flying fish sandwich, it used to be called the spicy fish sandwich, I think this was, but now it's the flying fish sandwich. You eat to temporarily gain the ability to fly within village bounds. So if you're inside the village, you can fly. If you're not inside the village, you can't fly. So they added that as a part of the game a while ago. It makes building villages a lot easier. Okay, and then, like, technically, is that... See, then it'll get rid of it. So then I would just need... So that's the glue. And we would just need to keep the glue. So boom. And we would need something similar. Again. Boom. It might be a little crooked, like we said, but then I could just glue it. But is that because one has more than the other? Like here, because that has more than that. Let's... Hold on. Because then wouldn't gluing it reverse it? Now if I did it, this piece should definitely have more pieces. So now that goes there, and then I think this will reverse couple it the other way. No, it's still floating. It didn't lock it. It might not have been aligned, though. I mean, I guess I could just get it to float there indefinitely. It could just be a permanent flying thing, right? And I would just have to trust that because it's now a vehicle that it would stay there over time. I broke it. Yeah, I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. 'Cause... I could balloon it up and then use some thrusters to lightly get it into place, and then it could just be ballooned forever after. Right? Because this rock face, plenty of room for the balloons to clip up into, even if they're big ones. But yeah, if this one has more pieces, it's not doing the clip. It's not clipping it, so I would... Let me test this. So I think I would have to, like, build, like, a gajillion pointless pieces. Because now that one should be more. No? See, that didn't clip it either. How did I get that to work the first time? Oh. So I just had I had it aligned really nicely the first time and clearly not this one. So I'd have to use some thruster action. At least the building's really big and it'd be really easy to turn it like just a couple of degrees if needed to get it to line up. Because what I'll probably do is I'll just build that scaffolding framework thing out more so I have more points of contact to touch with. Or I'll just make like an artificial base to line it up with or something. So as long as I have it lined up really well, we'll be good. So I was actually bypassing the piece count thingy. So really I just need to get the framework extended out and on a consistent height. So it, like right now I think, I can't tell it's the same height here, but I do want to use the same floors. I guess the rest of the stream we're on troubleshoot mode, huh? What floors was I using? Was it like these ones? Yeah, it looks like some, yeah. Tan bottom. Oh. Oh, come on. Can I get a break today? My flight wore off right then. Which way does this go? I really don't know or care right now. One thing after another. Like literally right then, flight wore off. That was great. That was great. Right when I clicked. Why is that one? Another object is in the way. What's in the way? Okay, I'm just gonna go out from there. Let's just make it like a regular, like a big old floor. I just gotta find one with the tan bottom. Is that the same color? I think it is. It's gonna have to be lower than all of this though, otherwise it'll be crooked, so I kinda gotta make it even lower than this, I think. It's gotta be the lower, because where's the back part of the building going? Like right about where it was, so like that roughly is where the back is, so we need this part to be low enough that none of these rocks are sticking out. So let's do a little test. Let me actually get rid of this. See how easy it is to like disconnect stuff like that? If it's only connected, that's exactly what happened to me. And you might be asking, why is it like this? The roof doesn't count as a supporting piece, so you have to build artificial supports out. Okay, let's see if that clips into anything. That should be good going in like every direction, except for that way. So it needs to be even quite a bit more out. I guess once I get it into place and lock it, can I build onto it afterwards? Because then I could just extend walls going up into the ceiling again, even if there's a little bit of a gap. So my building's about that wide. It's definitely going to hit like that. Because I have to basically... Oh, I don't even know if this is going to be possible. We're going to give it a try, though. I guess I can move it more to the right. There we go. Well, that's the right height. So this is going to be a big old catching mitt, basically. And it's going to be our new supporting piece. Now, before I even do some sort, I'll probably, like, cut it back as much as I can. But that should be about right. All right. Oops. That should be... I mean, I'll be able to adjust it pretty well, ideally. Okay. Oh, boy. No, this is expert mode. I just am using flying fish sandwiches. Go check out my most recent video. It'll explain everything. All right. Now we just gotta deposit a bunch of this stuff and go get massive amounts of balloon materials. All right. And we're gonna need thruster stuff too. I'm gonna try to go to the bathroom quick and shed a tear for my build real quick, but I'll be right back while this loads. Unless I'm lagging. Oh, there we go. Doing the thing again where it spawns in enemies before my village, even though it shouldn't be spawning enemies around here. Let's start with Zeppelin's song this time. I just keep restarting the playlist. Eventually, the people who are staying here will get bored. You see how laggy it is till my stuff actually loads in? I just got to make sure that brute doesn't do anything. Because once my village, actually I should go away. Because to get the brute to go away, it shouldn't be spawning there, but it is. But to get it to make sure it despawns, just got to go out of render distance. And then when everything, like all your village loads in, then the should go away. Come on. How far do they render from? Holy cow, he's still there? No shot. How is it still rendering the brute? What is... How is he still rendered? That's not real. Oh my god, the lag's still... That's why I'm like hesitant to travel this far all the time, is it's laggy for so long, dude. I guess it's not loading in my base since I'm not close enough. Come on. I'm just gonna grab the stuff and go. The brute's far enough away. Yeah, it's gonna be an attempt, that's for sure. Hey. Hey. Will you please load my stuff? For the love of God, it's like the longest load possible for this. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on. Okay. Like, my stuff better be here. Wait, what do I need? Oh. No, it's just the same when I load. If I load into that village, it takes a while anyway. No, foundation pieces are just, it's just a name. They don't act any different. And even for that example, I was using foundation pieces and they wouldn't connect. Foundations is more just the theme than the function. Because you don't need foundation for even a build on the ground. You could just build with floors if you wanted to. What's the point of new IRL LEGO AI brick? It's essentially like a play feature that I'm guessing, because like it'll come with sets, but I bet in the future they'll have sets that don't include the smart brick, but you can add it if you already have one from another set. And it's just meant to make the sets more playable. Like it adds sound effects and it's like motion sensitive. It's very interesting. People are like bashing it, but like it's not like they're not putting out new stuff as well, you know? Do I have some lift off here already? No, right? sure I'm adding them as like evenly as possible. Now I could also use thrusters to push up, but that's going to be a little more like risky in my opinion. I guess these don't have to be super centered. It's all stone, right? Oh, I think I feel some liftoff. Guessing I'm not floating at all yet. Nope. Oh boy, it's gonna be a lot. At least I've got some good surface area to work with. Actually, let's go to the opposite side first. Start here. We all want to know how you broke it. Go over to the other streaming place and there's a clip that Zeppelin posted in chat. You can watch me realize what happens in real time. Is the music a new thing? Yeah, especially while I build. I'm gonna try to remember to start building up my Epidemic Sound playlists because I have royalty-free music I can play. I can't say the name of the platform. TikTok doesn't like it if I say any other platform other than TikTok. You know the platform where people watch people play video games. No, I keep placing it wrong. Not moving yet, right? No. Oh, we are. Oh, we're up. Oh, perfect. We're there. We're getting there. Okay. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Calm the heck down. Oh, it's even lined up pretty darn good still. Just got to move it, I think, forward a little bit because it definitely went forward from where it was. Do I have more on one side than the other? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is even, but it looks like it's slouched a little bit to the left, if anything, here. It almost looks like I mean, it won't matter once it starts to go up. Now what I need to do is get it to go forward here real quick, which is kind of, oh wait, actually, never mind.
Victory screech!
Maybe that'll fix itself when I relog. How are you gonna connect it back? We're working on that right now. Too. Oh yeah, it's some. Hopefully these kind of readjust when I relog, but it might be permanent misalignment.
I somehow find this more enjoyable to watch than the actual building.
Hey!
Ha ha ha!
No! Banned. I really don't care if it rotates at all, but it has to be pretty perfect with that. But I could also build a thing for it to like lodge into once I get it up to get it more aligned. That should be good. You have to know what app people are talking about. I'm not going to say it. It's happening. It's like
It's all coming
That's
together.
actually better if it's closer there. Yeah, I basically broke the one piece that was holding it up. The one piece! It's real! Real pain in my ass. Like, didn't really go up off of that. I don't think it's blocking it, right? Not running in anything. No. Okay. I think I'm gonna add a few, like a balloon over here too, just to balance it out a little bit. Okay, we're moving. We're moving. Don't worry. The balloons aren't gonna bump. They're gonna phase. Dude, it's like we're like literally like in real life when you raise the foundation of a home and you literally put the entire house up on jacks. You seen videos of that? It's crazy. That one like didn't do anything. It's like every 2 is adding a little bit of power. Oh yeah, it should be going up more, right? Oh, these don't. Hold on. I guess I could have tested this to begin with. So yeah, should be able to go. Oh, there it goes. Very delayed. Oh, it's my character weight, right? It's kind of goofing with it. I guess I'll just stay flying. I'm lagging now. Looks like we got a seal over here, and it looks like it's pretty darn aligned too, as far as the what's it called? This side just needs to like catch up and move up. See, when I jump on it, it's like moves. There we go. Okay. And if that sticks out, we live with it and we build over it. Well, let me do another little quick tester thing, because I'm curious. How do I have no wood?
Victory screech!
I accidentally broke this building down from the ceiling while I was building today, so I am attempting to replace it. So like, let's say, oh, I forgot I gotta have that actually disconnected. That should be aligned enough. Maybe not. We'll see. I just want to test something before I... Oh, see that? It took the wrong one. How'd that make... How did I do it differently there? So does it matter? I want to make sure I get this right. I don't want to drop it again. How did I get that to work differently that time? Maybe this one does have to have more pieces. But then if I take these ones off, does it drop it? No, so as long as I can get it to connect, we're good after that. You think we're good, chat? Let me make sure we're making a tight seal going all the way around here. See, I broke this wall right here, which was originally connected to the top supporting piece there. That's what goofed me all up. All right, well. I don't know if it's gonna... Oh, it might not. I might need to move it just a little bit over to one side or the other. Right, Zap? I think I need to just move it a little bit over to the left or the right, which I might as well try to center it. Oh no, I have like almost no space on this side and a little bit on that side, so if anything I should push it that way. Could always just leave it ballooned, cover it up. Hey, now look, I can put it on any cliff I want now. I'm gonna put like 0. Do I have... I'll just break the other ones, I guess. I don't have a... At least I don't think I have a wrench on me right now. Oh no, it's getting lighter, isn't it? Yeah, hold on. Forgot those add weight. Oh wait, did it not move? It looked like the building was moving. Did it not? Oh, it's not making a seal anymore. Still needs, we need more balloons.
You could do the floating bus stop trick to keep it in place.
Why didn't I think of that? That's such a good idea. It was right in front of us the whole time. It was right, the solution was right there. And all it took was one of my most loyal followers. Because I could probably fit it in this bottom one, which is going to be a pretty useless room anyway. Let me make sure, hold on, double check my seal on the I want to make sure it's nice and good. Which really means, not that I don't need these walls, because if I don't have those, then it'll definitely hit one and it'll be crooked. Once I get it locked, though, will it lock these pieces, you think? That they're putting up against? Because then I could, once it's locked, I could technically get rid of those floors completely that are my holding and then just build it up in again. You know what I mean? All right. Looks like we're exactly where we need it. I was going to push it over, but now I don't think we need to. I think it should fit in this room. It might not. I might have to put in a different one, but... Oh, hold on. I think I interacted with it and touched it. I got to make sure I don't touch it. Otherwise, I put my weight onto it. They fixed it. They fixed it. When did they do that? Damn. All right, well, we gotta go with the original. Let's move it over a little bit. All right, literally. Wait, let me go make sure I did get all the other thrusters so I don't accidentally move it forward. Yep, didn't put any thrusters up there. Got all those, got all those. Okay. Every piece of this has to be done like a literal, like we're constructing the Eiffel Tower. All right.
No, they didn't. You must first have it connected to the ground, then place it, then break the connection.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So technically, we'd have to have a connection already. It has to be attached to the ground as attach the structure to the wall, then place the bus stop. It'll work. Wait, so like I can... You're saying I could like reference... Like, if I built, like, a pillar going, like, from the ground up, I could reference the bus stop off of this, nudge it up through there, and then connect it to the bottom of this, and it'll, like, trick it? Is that what we're saying? I think I'm on the same wavelength as you. Attach the... So build like, wait. So go down from the build into the ground from here, and that'll do it too? Won't that do it? I don't have to worry about like alignment. Yeah, right? So just start from here. And then afterwards, once I get the bus stop down, then I could break this, rebuild my roof. I think this is less risky than trying to do it with the way I was doing it, which is still pretty much going to get the same result. So will this break the balloons when I do this one? This is going to lock it, right? Or like temporarily lock it. Really? So now it's not, I don't think it's locked because it didn't break the balloons, which is good. But now I should be able to place the bus station, correct? Maybe I snap another piece going down below that one. No, I can't. That's even being blocked. Because this definitely counts as the bottom. That didn't break the balloons. I was almost afraid redoing it would break it. All right, guess we're going the original route. What am I trying to build? I think it's because it's an already detached piece and there's weird physics going on with it. Oh. How'd I get it to go backwards again? I gotta break and go forward again. I am building an upside down temple, which I was doing just dandily on until I decided to accidentally explode or break it by breaking my one supporting piece that held it to the ceiling. It's a whole thing. See, I don't know how it keeps moving back like that. I guess that's almost kind of, oh wait, what's
Hold it just because you want it to be centered. Ah, dang it, Epic.
Oh, what? Because I wanted it to be centered. I think it's got to be pushing from the top or further up. It's being weird. Yeah, it's like, I think if I put them here, it'll be better. Physics. I mean, I kind of need it centered so I can build around it in a little bit when I actually get the connection made. It's a little misaligned now, though. That's the only issue. Is that being weird? Why is it being weird? I'm not hitting something, am I? There's no way. It keeps floating itself back, and something is taking damage. What is going on? Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. I mean, chances are 30 seconds later I would have accidentally broke it anyway. I think it's like too many balloons pulling up now or something. It's like the only thing I could think is it's like trying to pull up too hard. It keeps slowly breaking pieces. Now it's being weird. Do I log out, log back in, you think? Or do you think that's going to do me even worse? Then it could spawn up inside the frickin' rock structure or something, would be my chances. Do I just try to go for the alignment? I don't think I can. Oh, I can right there. You think that's aligned enough? I guess we're going to find out. It just took that. That's all. I just took that with me. So I do need this one to have ultimately more pieces, or I'm just going to have it float up into here. Oh, now those are stuck even lower. Hilarious. Oop. this is gonna be annoying. Is that piece actually there? No, it's glitching out. What is this build? It's a upside down temple that I accidentally broke off the ceiling because I'm a nerd. I goofed everything I was trying to do up. I made a big mistake, to say the least. That can work. It'll be a little crooked. Oh yeah, I accidentally broke it off earlier today. Which again, like I don't think, you'd think like that would stick, but no, now it's just free flowing still and moving. No, that's normal. You should have been watching me earlier when I actually made the mistake. See, it's like, I made this pretty even. I guess the pieces I did on each side aren't exactly even. Plus there's some glitched pieces. Who knows how that's affecting it. Just don't get why it is lopsided right now. It's not. Oh, wait. Because that's hitting something, I see. And it also kept floating forward, too. Build a foundation into the rock. You can't. That's the whole reason I'm in this problem to begin with. This counts as supporting piece just fine. For some reason, Epic made it so these don't count as supporting pieces, which is why I originally had these floors branching out from the wall, connecting, being my synthetic foundation, because technically these floors connect to that wall, connect to that building. I accidentally broke the connection between this wall and my one little piece attaching it. That's the whole problem, is none of this counts as supporting to begin with. So anything I build here is like I'm basically floating it into the sky. The only thing I think maybe we could do, what if we tried this? Because none of these connect. What if we extended this out until it did touch like a supporting part, and kind of do it in reverse? Hello? I can't get the snap. See, even there, you'd think it's inside the wall for sure that counts as supporting, but it's still not connecting it. Could build a bridge to my bed. I totally could. Is it still crooked? Barely. It's honestly really good. If it could just stay there, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Hold on, let me move it forward a little bit again. it's a little lopsided too that way for sure. I can't get it to move. I think it's stuck on a... I think it's clipping onto something over on this side. It's not smooth enough to let it... Yeah, it's like right here. It's wanting to go more down. Or I just need more power. Maybe I just don't have enough power to bring it. Or maybe it's too much balloon, not enough power. Maybe it's a combination. Because what I'm thinking about doing is I could spend tomorrow... trying to do the same thing I did, but I could build like a secret area. Maybe I can go under the rocks and just build like a massive brick of small floor pieces to make like a really high piece count brick, and then try doing the attachment method that way. But it's like, dude, I gotta be sure before I make the connection that has more pieces. Like, that's the only thing I could think to do. Here, hold on. Let me try something risky. Oh, God. Did it just lag? Oh, these are I forgot they're not... I didn't do activated, so they don't start activated. I was like, I could release the balloons for a second. Seems like my efforts are actually going backwards. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna tilt me now, though. I guess I could go down and build, like, a piece that would catch it. I don't know. That actually is staying there now. I don't know, it's kind of going off. I guess I could just add less balloons to this side and make it even out. Process of elimination. It's mostly straight. That's pretty good. Still keeps coming off the wall, though. It keeps, I swear it keeps sliding forward, and eventually I feel like it'll slide off the front of it. Yeah, this is going to be so... Basically what I need to do... And like I said, once I trick it, right? Because basically what we're doing... Because that's two pieces, that's two pieces. Our piece above it has lots of pieces. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So now... We're doing a small scale version of what I'm doing. So now we go balloon that lifts it up. That's our building. Then we do need it to be aligned. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So this, because that's... See why? That has more... Oh, wait. Yeah, so that should stick it. But then... Hold on. Because that's what's happening, is I need the piece that I'm docking it to have more pieces. Because if I add just one more piece here, then this will have more... This is my building that has more pieces than the foundation. that's not gonna work the way I thought it was. Hold on. Different piece, different example. I don't even know if that's gonna work. No. Dang it. I'm just trying to get my physics straight here and make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Because I have a plan to get it on there still. Let's just do I guess that's 10 by 10. There we go. Is it still too tall? I just need to move this higher. So now that's a 2-piece structure. This is a 3-piece structure. So now, when we attempt to do the thing... See, it still took... This thing had way more pieces. I guess not way more. Why is it acting different from when I did it? Because I feel like it should have worked. Let me just put another one. So this has... This is 4 pieces. This is 2 pieces. Maybe it's the size or something, too. So I feel like since that has more, shouldn't it be disconnecting it? Yeah, see there. That's my problem, is once you definitely get more pieces, then it takes the state of that one. So what I need to do is lower this again. So it keeps sliding forward too. Ever so slightly. So I need to get a wrench, which I don't think I have on me. I don't think there is one in that chest. Because I'll be doing this tomorrow. But I don't want to log out and have this. I guess it wouldn't fly that high into the sky. But then I'd have to lower it and recenter it again. I guess here. It should float. If I leave it like middle of the sky, it should be good, right? Oops. Lagging. Look, if I just leave it here, it should be pretty chill, right? Oh, wait, maybe lose another big balloon. There. Some extra weight to pull it down, but also a temporary little landing shoes. It doesn't break anymore if it does happen to go down too much. Oh boy. How did I get myself into this mess? I know how. Thinking before or not thinking before I do things. I can't connect it to build it higher into the top. I can't. Nothing will connect into the top. I would have to like maybe if you could get a video of you doing something similar, but this is gonna take some wizardry. So pretty much what I'll end up doing. Did I end up getting rid of all of those? Oh, I did. I'll have to re-find that level, that floor level. So I can kind of do some of that now. I got a few minutes here. We want something with like a tan bottom so it matches. Or gray, I guess, would be better. There we go. So I need to find the maximum depth that this thing can go. See right there. Oh, that's actually like perfect.
Can't you just stay one more hour and finish this once and for all?
It's gonna take more than an hour. Just getting it's gonna take me an hour to build the 1,000 pieces plus I need to build off onto this thing to get it to be more pieces than the building. That alone is gonna take me more than an hour. Doing what I'm doing now is gonna take me maybe a few minutes max to map out how high I need. Yeah, that's perfect. And then it goes higher from there. So as long as it clears that. Yeah. Blow it up and start over. I mean, I think I could save time by doing this. Plus, it's a fun thing to try to do and just see if I could beat the challenge of it. I'm kind of taking it as a challenge and part of the build at this point. You know what I mean? You just gotta take things in stride in life. Can't be too serious, otherwise you'll probably go nuts. Ooh. I guess as long as the back of the build is lined up right there, we'll be good. 'Cause it starts to poke through. Actually, alls I'll do. We need to add a bunch of pieces anyway. We'll just go one more layer thick. What I'll also do is make sure this one is like to the 9s supported in like multiple areas too when I finally get it up there. We're gonna build all of these. So that way there's like 5. I would have to break like 5
Do I look
giant
like
walls.
I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Actually, I guess still technically I'd have to like make sure those ones are protected and connecting in more than one spot. Actually, let's do this one this way. Yes, I know there's some gaps there. I'm not too worried about it. I just gotta move it back into place tomorrow. So basically what we're gonna do we're gonna do some sneaky stuff. Can I get rid of that? So let's see. What would be the best way to do this? Do you think I should just build it inside the mountain? Or what I could also do is like do like a line that like wraps around and then like goes over here, and I could like just build it up in here kind of deal, like into the wall, and then cover it up with walls afterwards? Or should I just glitch into the wall here and build it like a huge structure? Because I feel like the further away the better, because I almost want... Think about it, if I got to build like 1,000 pointless pieces, I want them to be the best chance in a different grid block, right? Because like if... I don't know where my grid lines are here because I haven't tested it, but like what if my grid line is like right here for the, what is it, the 4,000 limit? Like I would rather have 1,000 pieces sitting over there in another block than within the same block, right? Oh man, it goes up there. I can't say cannon trick here. Do I have the stuff on me? Oh, there's gonna be layers. How do I... Oh, are they not bound to turn? Hold on. Sometimes the vehicle controls are silly. Yeah, it's on...
Just saying before you start this, even if you add more pieces to the connection, you might end up surpassing it again when redecorating and the whole thing falls again.
Oh, duh. I thought the cannon worked. I should have the stuff for it though, right? Yeah. I thought I could do it. You said cannon. I thought it was easier to do with that for some reason. Let's see if that goes in far enough. I'm lagging. Oh yeah, there's some fat layers. I'm guessing you probably know better. I'm guessing the top is just easier in general. That might break it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's definitely a ton of layers. Oh, that's not even building into anything. Uh-oh. So you gotta watch it. I don't think doing that takes a respawn totem, though. Oh, good thing my bed's right here. I think something else just broke. What is going on, dude? What the heck? This is bugs. Holy cow. I can't go up? Something is... After that respawn, it's goofing me. I think I'm just gonna log out. There's nothing else I can do right now. I can't even dismount from being in flight mode right now. It's really bugging. Alright, well I guess I figure it out tomorrow, chat. That's all I got for you today. I'm hungry. Aren't you guys hungry? I'm hungry. Oh, man. I broke it. I broke the building. I broke it. I broke it. Why did I have to break it? Who are we rating over to?
The ground.
Who is the raid? Don't tell him what happened. Nomadic Justice is the winner. Oh, I might go get Culver. Sounds so good, and I deserve it after that. I deserve it after that. Oh my god.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy.
Go spread awareness. Go spread building caution awareness. Supporting Peace Awareness Month. It's officially January. Remember when you're building. You got risky connections. Make more of them. It's worth the time. Do it. All right, guys. Yes. Culver's Bacon Deluxe with cheddar. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a great night. We'll fix it tomorrow. It's my motto. We'll fix it tomorrow. All right, TikTok, go join me on Twitch or YouTube the next time at Epic Bricks. And if you could, creator code Epic Bricks in the item shop is also highly appreciated. I'm out of here, guys. See ya.